Welcome to another episode of I Should Brush My Hair More, where we unbox crystals, which have come to us. It says, "Hi Katrina, I had to find a bigger box. This is the bulk of my items, but a smaller box of bits and pieces may still follow. I'll let you know." And it's from All the Best. It says it's from a client that has bought loads of our crystals, and then whenever we said, "Oh, we're looking to buy old crystal collections," she said, "I've got loads I can donate." So I haven't paid any money for these were just donated. So that will be reflected in the price of these when we resell them. Because really we just need shipping and overheads. And there's not that many of them. I love this material for packaging, it's brilliant. We had it for a while, and then when it ran out I went back to the brown paper because trusty, reliable, recycled, small carbon footprint. But I don't know what she was sending, and there's lots of boxes here, and she's put like the origin if she has it in the purchase price as well, which is, I'll find that later. Which is brilliant. Need to start an elastic band ball. I've not had one of them in a long time. Oh, that's Larimar. Oh, it's turquoise. Oh, it's lovely turquoise, look. So that is a pendant. It looks like a jump ring on it, like a silver plated. And this one is a similarly, but it is like drilled. It's got the something that I've not managed to master yet is the drill that pierces right into the crystal, and then you put I've got the poles to go in them, and I've got the jump rings. These are gorgeous. These are beautiful. So there was little note in this one. This might be a long video. I'm not saying the client's name just for privacy reasons. Purchased over 10 years ago. Dada inherited his uncle's shop, stock of Native American and Southwestern jewellery, which had been in storage from the 70s. He started selling the stock on Etsy, then decided to try making his own pieces, as he was a friend of someone who worked at Cripple Creek turquoise mine. He would collect, rough polish, and set it. Cripple Creek tortoise, that's because the tortoise is in the corner. Turquoise is very hard and does not need any treatments with resin, etc. to stop colour change. So these are all natural. These are some of his first pendants he made. He refined his later pieces a bit, but I love these as the stone is the star. All purchased on Etsy from Gary Fraze in Colorado, USA. Untreated natural turquoise, which Gary purchased direct from Cripple Creek Mine in Teller County, Colorado. Gary cut and polished the turquoise and added the bales. Oh my goodness, okay, that's the prices of them. Oh wow. Those are like actual rock hounded, made into pendant jewellery from source pieces. These are beautiful. My goodness. She didn't take any money for this. These alone are like... Thank you. I know you'll be watching. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and we will make sure that these find loving homes with people that love the rocks. People that are in it for the rocks. Oh, that's his card. Put that in there so I don't hold it. That's his card. In fact, that's his card, guys. It says, "Good OD is good. OD's Gary Fraze, Native American jewellery and art." Oh, that must mean something that I don't understand because I don't know any Native American words. I could teach a Gaelic. I can say Gillian math. That's a good puppy. Rakuma, that's a good dog. I basically learned enough Gaelic to talk to my dog in Gaelic, I know. This is fluorite and it is lovely, lovely rich lustre. It's got purple at that end there and green at the other, and it's also got a little bit of clarity to it, which all good start for fluorite. This is blue-green fluorite from Namibia, and she's put the purchase price in so that I know what to sell it for. Because obviously we will do, if that's how much it costs to buy it, it's a second-hand crystal, we'll obviously do it for less than that. And I'm just so amazed at those turquoise. They're incredible. Ooh, there's an amethyst sphere in here. It looks like Uruguayan. I've been trying something. Uruguayan. I don't know which is the right. Yep, 2 amethyst pendants from Africa. It's Uruguayan Africa. I genuinely don't know. I'm sorry. I'm very white. I'm at the whitest end of the white spectrum. The only whiter you get is like Polish people and Russians. Sorry. I'm so white I think salt is a spice. Amethyst pendants. Amethyst from Africa. Small pendant. Has a minor scratch on the surface and is sold as imperfect. Round pendant, purchase price is significantly more than that. Heart thumbstone. Sold as amethyst from Brazil, so that should, going by what I know about amethyst, the Uruguay and Brazil are the 2 biggest producers of amethyst. Basically, if you bought amethyst from somewhere, there is a huge chance it came from there. I love a crystal that has 2 distinct halves. I just listed another amethyst that looks, it's much lighter in colour. I think it's Brazilian, and it's got this lovely like wave down the middle. It's not, it's gorgeous. So there's a tinge of green in there. It's kind of greeny white. Okay, that's so nice over. This is lovely. Is this the thumbstone, the heart thumbstone? Ah, 2 colour amethyst. Yeah, aye, that's amazing. Heart thumbstone. Ah yeah, so if this one was from Brazil, I would say this is Uruguayan. It's like a deeper blue in the purple, whereas the Uruguayan's kind of more white. It's always lovely. And I'm not criticising Uruguayan, Brazilian amethyst. Scottish amethyst is pale as a ghost. I mean, it goes with the territory. I'm not, I really hope I don't come across as racist. I'm really not racist. I'm just aware of my shortfalls. That's a very British person. You know, I'm sorry we stole the world. I'm sorry. We keep asking the British Museum to give it back. They just won't. This is beautiful. This, yeah, you just catch it when it catches the light. That's beautiful. Can't see if it's faceted inside or if it is. Let's look. Oh, I've got clean clothes on. I'm literally in my pyjamas. I'm very sorry. So yesterday I put up an unboxing video on YouTube where I was unboxing a loupe that was on a keychain, and this is my personal one. Now, when I bought this, it had the ability to light up, and now it no longer has the ability to light up. Got this one out of the Lead Mining Museum in One Look Head when it was out gold panning, and it made gold panning that wee bit easier. You really need to Right, up to the light. Okay. It looks like there are some kind of black goethite inclusions in there. Minor scratch on surface. Let's see that. Or is that the smaller one? Ooh. This one's got some inclusions as well, but it's clearer. These are definitely goethite because they're black, which kind of... That's beautiful. Up to the light. Can you see it? Like if I hold it up the right way. I can't show you it on my phone. I did have a... I've got a UV light. And you have a remote control. Oh, I don't know. Oh no, it's not plugged in. Oh god, never mind. Anyway, just trust me. Just trust me in that. These are darker, so yeah, I would... She's saying African. Yeah, absolutely. That's incredible. They're incredible. The amethyst is... I mean, I love the fluorite. I'm a big fluorite fan. I should be a big amethyst fan because I've always loved purple, but for whatever reason, fluorite is the rock that I like instead. So this is the amethyst. So let's put that back in there. Was that in the box? I don't want to put them in like that in case they get scratched. So let's put them on either side of the piece of paper. I should keep them separate. I'm going to just put the... Oh, headache. I lost my glasses a few days ago, and I know it looks like I'm wearing glasses, but these are my old prescription, and I keep getting eye pains. You don't need to know that. Well, that says at 12 minutes. This is definitely a YouTube one. I think it's going to run for half an hour, so if you don't want to watch me unbox crystals from this lovely customer, then maybe scroll. Okay, this is a lovely lump of pyrite. This is a gorgeous lump of pyrite. MLW Minerals, Fine Mineral Specimens, Walter R. Kellogg. This is an American phone number that's on it. County Colorado, Rico Dolores County, Colorado. And this is pyrite. That is some, that is some glassy pyrite there. It's also got this, looks like podge. Oh, and there's a little bit of orange, but oh, there's some orange in there. And that indicates the presence of copper. Excuse me while I just check it's not gold. I guess. But wow. Wow. That is a lovely, and that's all natural shape of... It is, so there's some coppery crystals on it, which I would go so far, see that orange bit? I would go so far as to call those crystals maybe chalcopyrite. Or one of the other pyrites. There's a few. Looks like arsenopyrite and chalco, or I don't know, there's lots. Don't ask me any of them, I don't know them all. I only know what's relevant to the area that I rock hunt, which is kind of crazy because I've seen a lot. Rainbow Obsidian. Oh, okay. Just got the purchase price in there. I have never actually held Rainbow Obsidian. To be honest with you, I always thought it was a commercial gimmick because obsidian to me is just black, and this to me, I can't see any like flash on it that would indicate. Can you spotting anything? Do you see it? Do you see something I don't? Is it on the inside maybe? Okay. Rainbow fluorite. Rainbow obsidian I would say was just obsidian. But lovely bracelet, thank you very much. And people like bracelets and things. I don't have a lot of that kind of stock, so that's perfect. And another bracelet. This looks like, oh, it's tourmaline. Okay. Multicolour tourmaline. Huh. I don't have any tourmaline either. I've been looking for their Scottish bits Scottish tourmaline, but they are like micro minerals. They're very, very small. So I've been looking for some that's like big enough to sell. I don't found any yet. I know the rough area, and I know that if I had a fortnight and a big budget and a hotel for the dog to stay at, I could find it. But these things take investment, and I don't always have. Okay, I see some. Yeah, that's definitely tourmaline. Okay, yeah. Looks lovely. What do you think? There's some really like obvious tourmaline bits in there. There's like one that's, that one there is like slightly pink in places. Looks like the green and pink tourmaline you get, you know, that you would recognise. Not watermelon. Well, yeah, it is if it's green and pink in it. Lovely. That's another thing that I don't have, and thank you very much. Got so much stock to list. Thank you. I went in a bit of a mad buying spree with stuff. I didn't. These were donated, and thank you so much. Obviously, if I make any significant funds, we'll be doing like a donation to the. We've arranged that she'll take some store credit, but having seen these, I'm like, you should take some money. These ones are from Whitby Jet. Oh wow, this is Whitby Jet. This is another Etsy company called Fargetics. Am I missing something? Fargetics. I see jet in the middle, but I don't know what Fargetics means. Fargetics. Ah. You've written her a lovely note on it as well. All jet is hand collected. Perfect. Whitby's down in England. Robin Hood Bay is very famous for jet. That's incredible. It's been cut and polished by Duncan Seed. So Duncan Seed is on Etsy. You can go and visit his page. Looking for some hand collected jet. I'm imagining that it's going to be polished. Excuse me, I'm drinking. I'm getting more vigorous as we go on because I'm drinking coffee. Don't worry, it's not alcohol, it's just coffee. That's the sterling silver chain. My goodness, woman. This is incredible. There is not a day goes by recently that I haven't been like, love living my life. That I get to do this job is amazing. Looking at other people's crystal collections is like glimpsing into people's consciousness, I guess, and it's just, that is Absolutely incredible. Whippy Jet. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna buy one of these for myself. Maybe this one. This feels like it's mine already. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to buy this for myself. It's so pretty. Wow. And you can tell it's, once you've looked at enough silver and once you've used enough silver plating wire, you can recognise the one. Quite a Jet on silver. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is really pretty. I have to be careful about that kind of thing. Let me put it in so that it doesn't get, if you want to store your necklace and so that they don't get all twisted up, you put them in this way. It's basic knowledge, I guess, but some things as a woman nobody ever shows you, and then you grow up and you never know until your friend shows you one day and you're like, oh, that makes my whole life easier. Now I don't have to untangle my necklace every time. Yeah, this could be the moment that you learn. This one's done in the Victorian style. Lapidary Jet silver frill. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh no, there is a necklace with this one as well. What does that mean? It's not my strong suit. I used to have the eyes for things like threading needles and untangling chains, but I no longer do. So this chain feels a little bit more fragile than the other one, and the pendant is bigger. I'm not criticising anyone's work. I will possibly rechain this just because I've had pendants that people have made for me that were absolutely gorgeous, and the chain they've given me it on is just snapped because the pendant was so heavy, and I'm so clumsy. I'll like be brushing my hair and catch the chain and stuff. So I like the smaller one personally. Whippy Jet, collected, polished and set, not by me but by Fargetics on Etsy, so pay them a visit. And to avoid that happening next time, I'm going to do my wee chain thing. Sounds silly, but it can save you a lot of time. I can't stand it when my chains get tangled. That might be the OCD though. And there's one more lovely, lovely, lovely box. Look at that. It's beautiful. Oh, this one's on. This is more my style. The black lace. I love that. Nice clasp on the end of the lace. That is not my strong point. I used to make jewellery, and putting those on the ends of things are really hard. I could never get them to stick on. But I would cheat and use a bit of clear nail polish in the end. This is incredible. So this is polished on this side. Look at the mirror polish on that. You can literally see my reflection. That's like when witches don't want to be trapped between two mirrors. I feel really weird. It's steel muscle. And then on the other side they have left it so that you can see the natural formation. And you know we love a natural formation. This is beautiful. Beautiful. It's almost looks like it's got shell print behind it. Now, as I say, Whitby is famous for Jet. And these are just, let me see if there's any extra information. She must have got so sick of writing notes because there's no, I know I do when I'm doing big orders. I'm like, oh, my hand. Natural Whippy Jet. Natural Whippy Jet. Beautiful pieces. I mean, I'm stoked that we have Whippy Jet in. I'm running out of adjectives to express my pleasure. It's awesome, it's incredible, it's amazing. I need to go and look some more up. Oh no, don't come off. The lid's coming off. Don't do that. Don't get tangled on me. I'll be upset. Okay. Let me check. Wow. These are things that I have read about and can vaguely recognise. If you had sent me that without the note, I don't know if I would have known that it was jet. I would be sat here saying it was pitchstone or obsidian or similar. Scotland doesn't have obsidian, but Scotland has pitchstone in the Isle of Arran and in the Orkney Islands. Ooh, tumbles! We so need tumbles. When I said we would buy people's crystal collections, I thought they would throw their tumblestones at me, and nobody's giving me them, which is fine. We're not really a tumblestone company. But also, we have no tumblestones. I had to list some on my own. Oh. It's a green aventurine. It's got a lovely natural. You see the natural, it might be green calcite. Just because of that shimmy. No, these are natural. Same, it's got the same kind of sheen. It's not really schiller effect, it's more like a calcite sheen. That's a green one. I don't know how you could get it. Oh, is it green aventurine and purple aventurine? Do you get purple aventurine? Have I just not come across it? It's possible. This looks like a slice of... Oh. This is a slice of dendritic agate. Someone has polished the face. I would probably have polished this side, because you can see the dendrite. Excuse me while I lick the rock. Never lick the rocks, huh? That's pretty cool. It looks like a desert escape with a tree there in the middle. Very nice. What's this last one, and then we'll get the actual identification, because I'm a bit stuck. I'm not sure. But I know the last one's a dendritic agate. This one's chalcedony, I think. Oh no, it's not. It's honeycomb coral. See the honeycomb? Yeah. Maybe not quite enough light in here, as I say, it is quite late at night. And then it's got this kind of chalcedony looking structure. Well, it's agatized in it, so it would look like chalcedony. Right, let's see what these actually were. Stromatolite, that's what the honeycomb coral's called. She said as if she knew coral fossils. Limestone dating from the Triassic period, 220 million years old, with stromatolite fossils. Prochorites, which are an ancient cousin of algae, believed to be the first living organisms on Earth. And that's that. Very cool. So it's not a coral fossil. Pink kunzite and green beryl. That's weird because they've got the same... that kind of calcite sheen. Green beryl. Wow. This stuff's even harder than quartz. I don't know how they... Fossilised coral. Oh no, this is the stromatolite. Stromatolites are like, yeah, bacteria, little organisms that made these waves. It's the stromatolite rather than the... Well, that might be as well, I wouldn't know. I am not a coral expert, not a fossil expert. I do know that that's such good polish that you can actually see the etching of the pattern on the outside, which means they've done a really good job. So this is pink kunzite. I knew it wasn't amethyst, but I just couldn't place that sheen. Now we know. Kunzite and beryl. A Gotham marble palm stone. Collected from South Wales. Also called landscape marble. Now I'm confused. limestone. So this would be Gotham marble, palmstone surely, collected from South Wales, because it's also called landscape marble, and this looks like a landscape. I would have put the fossil as this one. Fossilised coral. It's the limestone that's not here, isn't it? Or maybe the limestone's the coral fossil. I'm going to need to get in touch with client and ask them, because I'm confused. But yeah, kunzite and beryl, those were. I think that's the landscape marble, and this is definitely fossilised coral. I think I was right the first time. I think I was right when I opened it, because it's got that hexagonal, it looks like beeswax structure. Ooh, right, well, she did say she was putting this in, and I did say we would take it, and that's fine. But there's some very nice citrine here that is quite fake. It's obviously burnt amethyst. So to tell the difference between an amethyst scepter and a citrine scepter, you probably know by now if you know anything about crystals, but we'll go over it anyway. See how the colour stops down here and the bottom is white? When you have a natural citrine, the whole thing is yellow. It's not orange, it's not amber coloured. It is... I suppose you could get orangey citrine, but I've never seen any. But I haven't handled a lot of citrine because citrine is exceptionally rare. We do sell Scottish mountain quartz citrines in bracket, in inverted commas, speech marks, because that's how the ancient Scots, that's how the Scots of previous generations would have sold them. They would have sold them as citrines to passing traders that didn't know any better, and they'd be like, oh wow, yeah. And that's why there's so much citrine. Well, not just Scotland, obviously. You've kept the points in these remarkably well. Whenever I have a point of anything, I break it. I will put some blue tack on it. I've got glue dots for the way forward. And then we have, I mean, it's got beautiful striation on it. It was probably lovely amethyst. I mean, it's not unlovely, we just are not big fans of heat treated or dyed. But having said that, a lot of the Scottish rocks we get from the old mineral sites are like dumps. Probably heat treated, gifted at least 30 years ago. Wow, it's 30-year-old citrine. And we will see. I don't even know what they sell this for. We've got some on the site. I think I'm selling it for 89 pence a piece. It's a bit smaller than that, and it's very much more yellow. It looks more like an iron affected quartz than a citrine. And this is heat treated amethyst, which, you know, they're not that far. Amethyst and quartz are both in the quartz family. Unikite, woo! Heart healing strength. Oh, in sterling silver. This is from varockshop.com, and it's in it like a it's brilliant. It's in a you might not recognise this, folk. We used to put our cassette tapes in these when we would listen to them on our Walkmans back in the purchased from VA Rock Shop over 10 years ago. VA is the state abbreviation for Virginia. Thank you. Brit. Unikite is the state stone. I did not know that either. The owner is a true rock hound. Amazing. He collects unikite near the Rose River, where it is washed down, and then cuts, polishes, sets and sells it. Pendants are a very ethically collected stone, and he was great to deal with. You would love him. And he's very knowledgeable. varockshop.com. And this is Unikite with sterling silver. Let me have a look at this. Ooh, that is a very pretty piece of Unikite. Look at that. Try to get it in good light for you. It's quite late at night. The good light is gone. Unikite is pink and green. And this has got like variations of green in it rather than just being, you know, like the pink and green Unikite you see from like AliExpress or Temu. I do once in a while, because I obviously search for crystals a lot, they'll come up on my feed and I'll have a wee laugh. But the other day in particular I was searching for serpentine. I got a bit of green serpentine that looked like it had like a black streak across it, and I was like, I've never seen that, so I didn't think it was serpentine, and then I googled it and I had a look at lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of pictures of serpentine, and this one flashed up from AliExpress, and I hate to mock them. Yeah, that was bad. It was bad. The other one I searched for was Ruby Zozo, because I thought the piece of Ruby Zozo I had looked quite fake, but it turns out it's just the green. It's like a greeny calcite Zozo stuff. Sorry. Should be talking about this beautiful green and pink sterling silver. Lovely, lovely, lovely pendant. Yeah, the Ruby Zozo was... I thought perhaps my piece was dyed until I saw a piece that was dyed. I don't even know which site I was on, it was one of the sites. And the dyed piece was like bright pink. Bright pink on one side, excuse me, and bright green on the other, and I was like, huh. And then of course rubies glow under the black light, so put it under the black light and it glowed. So sometimes you can't always recognise the fakes. Sometimes the fakes are too good, and some of them are not fake and look fake until you see a fake one. Cascade Scepters, Maple Valley in Washington. Purchased from eBay over 10 years ago. No record of price. Will email details of this pyrite as much as it is so interesting, but too much for me to write out. I think it is found only in this one location in the world, according to Mindat. That's awesome. And forms in pockets where it is found suspended. It seemed a very gentle form of mining, just lifting the specimen and out intact. And it is not too intrusive, I agree. That's... I think I see another piece of this. Ooh. This one is a little bit fragile, but just a little bit. Now you saw that other pyrite cube. Look at the luster. Oh my goodness. You saw the other pyrite cube. Well, this is what this one goes like. Now it might look silvery grey on my camera, but in person you can see why people mistake this for gold. Interestingly enough, to tell the difference between pyrite and gold, you can bite it. I wouldn't recommend it. Pyrite might... Well, either the pyrite will break or your teeth will. This is beautiful material. And that was Cascade Scepters, Maple Valley, Washington. Beautiful piece. Yeah, gold is soft. Pyrite is brittle. Gold will give before it breaks. Pyrite will not. Pyrite will just break. Or break your teeth, depending on the sample. A lot of the stuff we get here grows on other rocks, so I wouldn't recommend biting it. Especially not since it comes from the lead producing areas the most. We don't lick the rocks if we can help it. We certainly don't bite them. Oh, this is more from the Unikite guy. What's Unikite guy? Unikite guy. Where's the... Ah, yeah. VA Rock Shop was the Unikite guy. 40 minutes I've been blabbering at you, I apologise. I was actually about to go to bed and I thought, oh, I really want to open that box of rocks. So here we are. I believe it's the Unikite guy because it looks... Oh, come on now. Get them a good picture. It looks very similar. Yeah, 2 pieces of Unikite from North Carolina, USA. So it's not the Unikite guy. Oval and a freeform. It's the oval. This is the freeform. Oh man, I wish I was showing these better. Thing is, I can set the ring light up. Natural, untreated, self-collected by seller, who then cut them for settings, polished them, and she bought them from Etsy. The seller was based in Raleigh, North Carolina. Unikite collected near the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in the west of the state. Near the national park, not in it. Because if the rules are anything like the Scottish rules, we don't collect from national parks. That would be silly. We do not want to get arrested. I was going to add again, but I didn't know if you would take it as a joke. I've not been arrested. Touch wood, touch cherry wood, just in case. Touch other wood, in case that's no real wood. Never trust wood these days. Mirror stone crystals. Crystals and fossils of the natural world. Fossils, crystals, fair trade gifts and jewellery. Sold as pyrite from Bocchegiano, Tuscany in Italy. Cool. Another pyrite, let's look. I bet this was a heavy parcel, I'm so sorry. It didn't feel pyrite heavy when I lifted it, but you never can tell. I literally just sold 2 rocks today that I went to put in the thingy to post them in the box. And I was like, yeah, it's America, so the postage will be fine. The blooming postage is, for these 2 rocks, it's 1,000 grams. I had them estimated as 200 grams and 300 grams. So half. I can see why you had to buy this. The formation, the structure, look at that, it's got it all. That lovely, looks silvery, but definitely isn't. Maybe against is this colour. Look at the structure. Look at it, wow. See this piece? This is amazing. That is incredible, and it's so weighty. It says 2347 on it. So this is the 2347th specimen someone has had in their collection. Was it you? I'm gonna message you, I'll give you an email in the morning to say we got it, and oh my god, are you insane? Thank you so much. Not call you too insane, because these are really nice. Oh, I see something that says riverbed, and I like riverbed rocks. Purchased over 10 years ago on eBay. Sold as a lunchbox specimen. Miners at the Kennecott copper mine would collect nice pyrite specimens which were found as a byproduct of the mining to save them from the crusher and snake them out in their lunchbox for collectors. This is a really nice example. Kennecott copper mine in Bingham, Utah. Diversified minerals on Floribunda Drive in Salt Lake City. This one's even heavier than the last one. Oh my goodness. Oh, I've sat here so long, my bum's getting sore. Probably didn't need to know that, sorry. Oh, we're excited about the structure of the last one. Look at that. I would take an extra lunchbox to sneak this out in. I would bring 2 lunches. Holy crap. It's even lovely on the back. It's got that beautiful plated hexagonal kind of quality. I can see some some straight up hexagonal minerals there on the back, some hexagonal pyrite crystals on the back. What a specie. Misses. These are outstanding. You've got some taste. And I can see some dust on that now. Pyrite will degrade if you keep it exposed to the air, so I'm going to keep these wrapped up and hope someone finds them that loves them, but I can't imagine there won't be. Oh, these are gorgeous. So these are the riverbed stones from someone in Wales who's doing what I do. This is amazing. Hi, person in Wales doing what I do. Presley blue stone. Presley blue stone. Palm stones. Collected from a riverbed in West Wales by Seller and polished. Seller is based in Whitland, West Wales, close to Presley Mountains. These are not from protected sites. We're having to do that now because the rules. It's rock collecting and polishing in Britain is it's a tradition that has gone back to the early days of the, well, in Scotland, to the early days of the clans. This is how we collected and polished stones for wedding jewellery. You know, it's not new, but it's going in the direction of, we're gonna, these are beautiful. They're like a, is it a granite or is it a amygdaloidal vesicular basalt? I'm not sure. Oh, sorry. Too busy looking at my stones to pay attention. Lovely shine on them as well. I expect it's like a basalt because it's got that, but it does look like a granite with the biggest crystals on top. These are lovely. They remind me of the galaxy stones. And not from protected sites, that's important. Very nice. I think we're on to the last one, but oh my goodness, that was amazing. I'm baffled. Oh no, we're not on to the last one. In here. Rocky Road Minerals on Etsy from Portugal. This is a piece of Portuguese pyrite. You can have a lovely pyrite display. Kind of makes me wish I had a shop, but if I had a shop I'd have to sell like £1,000 worth of crystals a month just to make ends meet, and I can't. Not yet anyway. Oh, that's nice. That's a wee indentation where probably another cube has been growing or another mineral has been growing and jutted in. If you look at the crystals, look at the kind of structure of the platelets, isn't that interesting? This is gorgeous. Yeah, I'm sure I can find, it's got lovely lustre again, beautiful. Rocky Road Minerals on Etsy. It's incredible. I've got one of these right here, look. You've got good taste. I keep meaning to give that one away with orders and I'm like, nah, I'll just keep it around for a bit longer. It's bad. Some things I buy to resell and I don't. I just keep them for myself. One Anglesey Jasper. Ooh. She's written I've kept 2 of them. Anglesey Jasper. Oh. Well, that's very, it's very kind of mookai red, almost. Kind of orangey red. I'm not sure which causes the orange in the jasper. I know up here it's deep wine reds to bright reds and black, and those are because of obviously iron oxides, but specifically the irony, the winey colour is hematite. That's so cool. They're nice bags. I really like them. That's beautiful. Anglesey Is it Anglesey? Wales? It is, isn't it? Is it England? Don't shoot me, please. Don't shoot me in the comments. I will find out before I sell them. Beautiful. Lovely to have some jasper from down south. Oh, I don't want these getting mixed up. She's documented the collection so well that I don't want them to be lost now, you know. And she's put in so much work. This is like a hefty for me to sit and write all the notes and stuff. This takes a couple of hours. She's done a lot and it's really nice of her. Blue Flash Labradorite. One of my favourites. Big Labradorite fan. You see on the back where it's unpolished. You can make out, I mean, you can't maybe make out through the camera, but I can make out the flash. I wonder if I can see it. So this tells you that it has been Norway Larvicite, is it? Oh wow. Let me look at that. That's got too much shine for Larvicite, but I get it. I do get it. I have got Norwegian Larvicite. A long time ago in the UK, they don't fall. They strengthened the resources. The coastal protection, I don't know what you call it, like coastal defences, and they brought over a bunch of Norwegian Larvicite to do it. And this is my giant chunk, which has a little bit of flash here and there, but not that much. This is the polished version of this, but this is a bit darker. Very nice. This kind of goes, it doesn't go grey, it stays black. Why do I have it in my head it's grey? Moonstone. Aye, okay, so Larvicite is a form of Labradorite and Moonstone is like low grade Labradorite, and that's why I've got it in my head that they're mixed up. But that is a very nice piece. That will definitely be sold to someone and not stay with me. Yeah. Loving home, she said. And I would love it. I would love it very much. Need to resell them. Need to resell them. Oh, is this more jade? Jet, sorry. Ooh. Isn't that cool? So this is like a, it almost looks like a tool, like for your face. And then this one is a lovely black. And it's got the structure on it again, that's gorgeous. Bit jet. Hand collected by the Etsy seller, I believe from the same one as before. It was at the start of the video. One polished palm stone and one polished and drilled. Okay. So it's not a traditional palm stone shape, but it is like something satisfying about holding it. It is definitely the shape of a tool, and I would use it for my leg. Try and get rid of my double chin there. Definitely needs it. You're supposed to say, no, Katie, I have no double chin. You look like a 20-year-old. I'll be waiting for the lovely comments. But for the meantime, we have one empty box. It's always sad to see an empty box. But what a haul, my goodness. I'm going to get these listed as soon as I can and get them onto new homes because they don't deserve to be sat in a box on a window ledge. So I'm looking at SEO just now, so the last couple of days, oh no, today really, and tomorrow and the day after, I am going through every single one of the listings on the website, all 300 plus of them, and I am going to make sure that each one has images, words describing the images. It's medium SEO rubbish. And right now some of these from the earlier video. These are the incense cones. I got them divided up into packets of 20. We'll put the ingredients and the instructions and the warning. Please do not light these and walk out of the room, or what have you. These are backflow cones, so I don't really have a backflow burner. I shall improvise. In the meantime, and between now and when I actually get these, oh no, pyrite from the copper mine. Gosh darn it. Dedicated effort not to swear, did you see that? Ah, that's this one. This is the only pyrite I can see without a lily. So I am going to go make myself a fresh cuppa, get into my bed and light one of these and see if they are relaxing. They definitely smell good, but let's see what it's like when they're lit and see if they overwhelm me. Me and dog. Clearly it's midnight now. Yeah, it will be. It's about 5 to midnight. We're going to go to bed, so before I go, we've got stickers in. I went a bit sticker mad recently, so I got a bunch of stickers in to give to people in the orders. And look at these. Little Rancher, that one says. They're little Highland cows, and some of them are like Ghibli and very cute. Long hair, don't care. I love them. So you get a sticker with each order now, and probably more than one because they don't cost very much, and it's quite an easy way to make people smile when they open their order. So on that note, I will say goodnight, light my incense, and perhaps sleep. Perhaps. You guys take care.